In this episode, we're back in Amsterdam, but only very briefly. We have it's almost like a layover in Amsterdam, and then we're back to Mexico City and Tulum. So we just came back from Amsterdam, Coachella, LA, and back after. We would only be in Amsterdam for 3 days for one show, a Colyn and Friends show in the Loft on King's Day. So for me, and I think also Arun did the same thing as me, it made more sense for us to stay in that time zone because we had to go back to Mexico, which is 8 hours ahead, or no, 8 hours before. See, it's already confusing for me like this. So we decided to sleep very late in the Netherlands so we could stay kind of on our LA time zone, because switching your whole rhythm for 3 days is just not worth it.
We're at the fucking Loft, boys. It's sick. It's a venue I played 2 times.
Why is it better?
3. I played here 2 times with Tale of Us doing ADE. Tonight, King's Day, it's ours. I invited this guy, Beswerda. Hello. and Baril is now playing. And actually, it was supposed to be a cloudy day, but you can look outside, it's beautiful. So we're gonna have a beautiful sunrise, or sunset. Sunrise would be insane. I brought some new glasses to make sure that we reach cruising altitude max speed 7. So I'm ready. I think the crowd's ready. We're fully sold out. We sold out this in 30 minutes, so everyone's excited, including me. I play 4.5 hours, 2 hours by myself, 2.5 hours by myself, and then Beswerda's gonna join me and we're gonna go back to back. So I think it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a good day.
Definitely. Yeah.
So to do my own show in the Loft, that's very special. The Loft is an iconic venue in Amsterdam, and luckily they could give us the venue for King's Day, which is also a really cool day in the Netherlands where everyone's dressing up in orange and is excited. So to do that and to invite Baril and Beswerda, 2 of my close friends, to do the show together with me was a blast. Also the vibes there, absolutely through the roof. After the successful Colyn and Friends show at the Loft, I mean, the bubble burst because I have to leave my hometown again.
Welcome to Tokyo. I mean, Mexico actually. But this whole hotel looks like we're in Japan. It's like really confusing, especially if you travel as much as we do. You really have no clue where the fuck you are. We're here at a Mexican food stand, right here in this Japanese hotel in Tokyo. So we've got the flat top going on, the tacos are going back and forth. Here there's a guy that's putting steaks for breakfast on the grill. So yeah, enough choice. Let's see what we end up with. Yeah, so small update. Our 40-minute drive ended up being 3-hour drive. We're close to it. We're now like really, really close. But now we still have to get into the festival. So we're looking forward to see Flight Facilities play, but I guess we're going straight to the gig. And yeah, that's the situation. We can't do anything about it. It's just a mess on the road. But I'm happy we decided to leave earlier, otherwise we would have missed the show. So it was an unconscious good decision. So, but yeah, almost there. Almost time to get the energy going again.
But it might be fascinating.
That was a ride.
¿Cuántos siempre en camionetas, güey?
Can you maybe help us? We're Colyn is this guy here.
Hi, Colyn.
Yeah. Let me check if we have the van. So
Is it
we
far
can
to
take
walk?
it. No, it's not that far, but
It's easier with the van.
yeah, it's really easy.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Entonces, vamos todos derecho para allá y
New day, new van. Except it's not a new day, it's 5 minutes later. Let's see if this arrives where we need to go. This will be interesting.
Hey, muchas gracias.
It was a short ride compared to the last one.
Yeah.
Earplugs, kids. Earplugs, always.
One of the more stranger things I've seen on a stage ever is the fountain that they installed at this festival, which was dripping over all sorts of electronics, and also the road that we had to take towards the DJ booth. There was like a fountain coming up, and then you had to run, and then it came down again. So it was really like he had to run with the camera through the water with like protecting it with his life. So it was yeah, I guess that's why they never do that, because it's just non-practical in every sense.
I'm trying to keep it together. Some walls in my house are tumbling in.
So after the show, I went backstage, and one of the security guys brought me a letter, but I was not quite sure what it was. So I opened it, and it was actually a letter from a fan that gave it to one of the security guards.
Who gave this to you?
I don't know. That guy, I don't know.
Show me.
And he told me a story about that he broke his back and he needed 2 or 3 surgeries, and he now recovered, and he started making music because of what I did. So I also have back problems. I've had it all my life. I've had surgery on my back. So for me, it was a story that I definitely want to follow up on. So we decided to try and find this man who was in the crowd and who gave the letter, and we succeeded.
Luckily we could find him, and I thanked him for this because it means a lot to me that he's inspired by my story, and he wants to share his music with me, so we have something to listen to tomorrow. All right, let's see what Alex and the Rooms Boys are up to.
Hey,
So now, how are things rolling?
Going good, man. Going good.
How was it to be in front of the camera instead of behind it?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
James, welcome a bit of profit before the show.
Has to happen, bro. Played my own show. I went to Rooster Soul's trailer or green room, and these guys had fucking FIFA set up at their green room. So the guy behind the camera, Arun, actually played a game of FIFA with the guys from Rooster Soul. And we caught up, was nice. And now we're on the way to the main stage. The guys are starting in 10 minutes. And it's the first time in 4 years I see a live show, so I'm excited to see it. And hopefully we'll find the lost agent, Alex Beckett, as well. Let's see.
No. Right here. Come here.
Thank you.
Please.
Buddy, good night.
Super mooi. Super mooi.
Good show yesterday at Viven Festival. We had some technical issues, but in the end it didn't impact my set that much, so that was good. And now we're on the road to Tulum, so on the way to Mexico Airport. I feel like we both had a pretty good sleep, so that's good. So we bring some energy to the beach. And then tonight it's Samna 5 to close. So that means 5 to whenever the music stops. So let's see what happens. Should be fun. I like to play sunrises there. Played a few. Last time I think was with Michael, with Inalea. So this time by myself, but more than ready. More than ready. No one has stickers. Oh. You would sell 1,000 per day. It's crazy. Big money, the stickers. I think we have to take our losses and focus on Cancun Airport. Maybe there they will appreciate my mission to create a palette of stickers. A story on my suitcase. Got it. So you were 2C, I'm 2A. Together, 2 great. Cancun. Airport is right there. We're gonna circle around, land this fucking plane, and let's get to Tulum.
Let's fucking go.
We've arrived at the Yucatan Peninsula, known for its fabulous beaches and beautiful deep blue waters and jungle raves.
Police already telling me you have to move. Leo.
zijn voordelen en nadelen aan in het donker aankomen. Het nadeel is dat je niet ziet waar je bent. Het voordeel is dat je morgen in één keer wel ziet waar je bent.
Room number 1.
Perfect, thank you.
Red snapper depth. And it just needs a bit of lime, so that's what we're doing now. So sunrise is already at 6:20 tomorrow, which means probably it's like dusky, dawny by 5:45. So it means we have like 40 minutes of night, and then it slowly gets light. That's actually nice. So we can put some of the more powerful music when it's so dark, and then slowly transition to a bit more groovy, a bit more salsa. So, not bad. I expected it to be dark longer, so it's actually fun. Hey, wat lekker. Ik heb wel eens gezegd dat we geen grappen maken, dus vandaag niks anders aan. Let's go.
Nobody here.
Ja, er zal iemand moeten zijn. I think it's further up. Visiting Mishi. He's playing in Papaya, so let's see what he's doing. Talk about Michael. You probably know him as Inalea. We've been friends for years now. I mean, we both grew up in the Afterlife family. He started there a bit earlier than me, but we quickly realized that we had a similar vibe. Personalities match pretty well, and also music-wise, we have a good click. So I like to play back-to-back sets with him, also make music together. So we did Obnoxious Desire on Afterlife before, and there's new tracks from us on the way. He was playing a different show in Tulum before I had to go to Zamna. Hi, it's Colyn, personal friend of Inalea, Michael. I'm on the guest list. He was playing at Papaya Playa project, so we decided to go see him, be a friend, have a drink with him, and yeah, that led to me trying to convince him to maybe come to my show and maybe also bring his USBs. Just watch and see what happens. Okay, so what's happening now is that Mike was playing a Papaya, and I asked him, hey, would it be possible that you come see my set at Zamna and then maybe plug in your USB stick also, and we can play some together? He said, maybe. So that was all I was looking for, a maybe. So let's see what happens. Maybe we have a back-to-back tonight, maybe not.
All right. Are you ready?
No,
Yeah.
We nemen zo Michael mee, zijn tourmanager, Modeling, zijn tourmanager. En ik ga draaien en dan zien wat er gebeurt. Maar iedereen komt wel mee, dus we're working on the whole curve here.
I need to go home. Thank you for your music, but go home, please.
What do you think? Really good or really bad? This is how we do it. To see if our friends will actually come or betray us. And they will come.
he's cleaning his Birkenstock, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, somebody put a drink in his Birkenstock.
Oh no.
It's very bad for a German, you know.
It's the baddest thing.
The guy is waiting outside. He's like, "What are you? What are you?"
He is?
Yeah.
Maybe you can explain him the Birkenstock from.
For me, playing at Zamna has always been good. I've played it 2 times with Afterlife, or maybe 3 times even already. Yeah, 3 times. See, that's how quick time goes. And I've played it once back-to-back with Michael when it was half pandemic time, which was also one of my favorite shows to date. So I'm always happy to return here, and the vibes there are always really good.
Through
6:42. En we gaan nog niet stoppen.
Since all my desire, since all my desire, since all my desire.
It was sick.
Yeah, it was really good. Jesus. It's like the old days. It's like it felt like Groundhog Day all over again.
See you soon.
Thank you.
So tonight was really nice because it saved my night and it saved my whole week.
Where are you staying?
And it saved the nacho cheese, chili cheese, nacho shit.
Felt like coming home. Michael and I did this before, and it was epic before, and tonight was nothing less than that. It was so good. The only problem was that we had to stop before we wanted to stop, but you know, there's sometimes nothing you can do about it. Sometimes the rules of the venue or the laws prevent you to go longer, but like we were down to play at least an hour longer, or maybe 2, 3, 4, but you know, sometimes there's nothing you can do and you have to accept it, but the vibe was sick, was insane. So I'm grateful to Michael to come out with me. Thank you. And we'll do it again sometime soon. We're set for a good recovery here. So yeah, honestly, not many more words needed. Like the images speak for itself, and it was absolutely epic. Zeg ik, heb dus zelden beter gevoeld na 4 uur slaap dan vandaag. This, you know, you share with your buddy, you and me. We share a little sweet little dessert. And then there's espresso. And then we have an easy night in Tulum, actually. Oh, yeah. I was just working out for you.
What are we doing?
Putting on shoes. Was that not what you meant? Oh, okay. We are gonna walk on the beach for a romantic sunset walk to meet our friends Ben Bomar and Monolink for dinner. It's Monolink's birthday, so should be fun. It's our last night in Tulum, so no better way to do it than dinner with friends. Let's go.
This was sold out. Bought a ticket for the after party and expected me to play.
Yeah, all your songs
And I
in
had
that
so
order.
many phones in my face. Play Breathing, Father Ocean. I didn't play any of my songs, and I only.
You're a DJ.
Yeah. And I only looked into like question marks. There was no vibe at all at the after party. I'm not doing it again.
Stefan Monolink, he invited us for his birthday, which was a day later, and we decided to stay a bit longer in Tulum. So him, Ben Burmer, me, and some of his other friends that I met that day all met up at Papaya, and they put out the whole rooftop for us. And yeah, it was just super nice, relaxed. He put some songs. We tried to figure out this DJ thing that we couldn't figure out as 2 DJs, which was pretty ridiculous, but also quite funny.
Mike's mono.
And we just had good food together, good chats, and really nice to catch up in that setting instead of during a club night.
But I'm still impressed.
So when are we getting a B2B2B?
Back to back to back.
I think actually it's more like a studio thing that would be great for this.
This would be fun.
To back.
Yeah, would love to.
Yeah,
this would be really fun.
let's do it. Put some steps together.
Yeah. Or we should meet in Amsterdam or Berlin.
100%. I mean, Berlin, you were both there, so
yeah.
I can come over. but let's decide to do it after the summer because summer's gonna be insane.
Sounds good.
It looks so sick.
Can you see that on the camera?
That's awesome. Thin cirrus clouds drifting high above your head create the halos you see around the sun or moon.
The halos are from tiny ice crystals in Earth's atmosphere. They do it by refracting and reflecting the light. Lunar halos are signs that storms are nearby. Run!
Oh.
Excuse me.
We have our friend who wrote me the letter at Vibe Festival, gave me a USB stick. So there's one folder on the Holy Stick. It says for Colyn. So I guess before we leave Mexico, it's time to listen to his tune. He did a really good job. I think there's some technical problems with the track, but honestly, there's not a lot of demos that are on this level that I get. So it's actually, he's done a really good job. Just some mixed balance things that I would change to play it in the club, so it has a better balance. But other than that, I'm quite impressed. Like I'm happy, like this happened because otherwise, maybe I would have never heard his music. So it's cool.
From Amsterdam to Mexico City to Tulum, man, that was a tour. But you know, the tour was littered with so many good friends like Rufus the Soul, Ben Burmer, Monolink, Inalea, Besverda in Amsterdam, Barrel in Amsterdam. So, you know, it really makes your life a lot easier when you meet all these people on the road, familiar faces. They make you feel like home a little bit, even if you're 8,000 miles on the other side of the ocean.
It's time to add another one to the collection. If I can open this. Jesus. Yeah, you can all laugh at me trying to open it, it's fine. It's getting super awkward now, I like it. Actually, you can just open it on the other side. Okay. I think it's a nice center. There we go. 2 stickers down. More to come.